So I know what's going to happen in the Detective Pikachu movie, and I'm going to spoil it for all of you. So as soon as the Detective Pikachu movie trailer came out, I've had this theory, and I only told a couple of people about this, and I wanted to make a video about it, but I was kind of a bit lazy. Sorry. And since that release, I still don't think anyone has actually discussed about this theory, and I'm just shocked. Like, I've looked on Google, I looked at some articles and some YouTube videos discussing theories, but I couldn't find mine, and it's so obvious. I woke up a couple of hours ago, I charged my phone, I just want to talk about it finally. So here it is, guys. I know who the villain is going to be. And I'm not talking about the mastermind behind it, we're talking about his Pokemon. It's not Police Pikachu, it's Detective. Detectives solve cases. Now, when you think about solving cases, you want to cover up your crime as much as possible. And what is the best way to do that in Pokemon? What is the best way to get away with a crime? Besides money laundering in the biking industry and selling a bike for 1,000,000 yen or whatever their currency is. You want to be able to cover your tracks, and the best way to cover your tracks as a Pokemon, not by using ghost Pokemon, because people can still see ghost Pokemon. Well, I guess when they show themselves. The best way to cover up your tracks in the Pokemon world is by being a different Pokemon. It's kind of obvious what I'm trying to get at here. Pokemon has been throwing it into our face. Well, since the cards released. Ditto is the perfect way to cover up the perfect crime. Ditto can transform into any Pokemon. So you can get a Ditto, transform it into any Pokemon you want, commit the crime, and then transform back into Ditto afterwards. People will say, hey, they spotted that Pokemon, but it wasn't that Pokemon, it was Ditto. It is the perfect crime. There could even be multiple Dittos. Imagine all those Greninja actually being Dittos. Hey, I've seen lots of Greninjas attack me. Well, there aren't any Greninjas in the area. What? I've had this Ditto theory since the first trailer came out, and with the Pokemon TCG releasing a Ditto card that we haven't seen in the trailer, it just further proves the theory. Heck, Ditto could be the Mewtwo, we don't even know. All Ditto has to do is see the Pokemon and transform into it. So I really do think Ditto is going to play a big role in this movie. But talking about Ditto with the TCG again, it is kind of weird that we have a Ditto in the card game and they haven't actually shown him in the movie, obviously to avoid spoilers. One big clue in the TCG that Ditto is actually a bad guy and not a good guy. The Detective Pikachu cards have different rarities. You've got commons, you've got Black Star rares, and you've got Holo Star rares. So in this set, there's only 4 Holo rares. There's Charizard, Greninja, Mewtwo, and you guessed it, Ditto. In the trailers, we've seen Charizard act as kind of like the bad guy. Pikachu's fighting him, he looks kind of tough. And we've also seen many Greninja chase after Detective Pikachu himself, and they are both bad guys. So why has Ditto been given a Holo Star rarity? It's because he is also a bad guy. I'm really excited to see how they're going to utilise Ditto. I think Mewtwo might actually be Ditto, because he's the world's most powerful Pokemon, and for him to just appear in the movie, oh, I don't know, it could be Ditto, but we'll have to wait and find out. So yeah, I don't think anyone else has spoken about Ditto like this, but let me know if they have. What are your theories? Please let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Ditto's going to be a bad guy? Like I said, it's kind of strange they haven't shown him in the trailer. Or have they, just as a different Pokemon? But anyways, thank you very much for watching and listening to this little theory of mine. I just thought to tell someone, I've told a few friends, and I was like, I'm going to tell you guys too. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a like, and if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos. You may enjoy them. I'll see you guys in my next video. Ampharob out. I'm actually staying in today.